School behind me is Amelia Earhart Middle School. We started renting that school back in the 90s at some point. I think we paid $1,100 a month to rent it. We got the entire facility, classrooms, the gymnasium, the band room, everything. We met here in the multi-purpose room and we built really a fun church. Mark and Ken would come up here, they'd load up the trailer with all of our worship equipment. They built a worship band, a worship team. And we were the first church in the entire community. Everything that you see around you behind me, this was a Christmas tree farm. Behind me, down the road, were all orange trees and an orange farm, and everything else was something else. And this school they put up here because they just needed a school on the hill finally. And we wanted to rent it. As soon as this thing was built, I was down there. There were no other churches up here, and we believed we could do a great work. Now, they wouldn't let us do it on Sunday mornings because they were in the middle of a lawsuit with another church that had fought them to have Sunday morning. And so we said, well, what about Saturday nights? You're renting it out to basketball, and actually let basketball teams and other groups use it for free. And so they couldn't deny us Saturday night. And so we called it Orangecrest Saturday Nights. We had so much fun up here. But to this day, it's very rare that I come by here because we left a lot of our hearts here. There was a lot of pain in having to leave this part of our ministry and to let go of it. And there are people that I don't see anymore because once we closed this down, well, other churches came up here. Orangecrest Community over on Troutline, and then over on Orangecrest, Orange Terrace Parkway, and then the Grove came up here, and a mega church of thousands came up here, bought property, and just phenomenal what's happened since then. But we were the first church in Orangecrest Saturday night back in the day. And I think about it on this Good Friday, where it was a Saturday between Good Friday and Easter. We celebrated Easter here many, many times. We celebrated the joy of what happens in it, but we talked about that Saturday, how it must have felt for the disciples, for the women, for everyone who followed Jesus, and how they must have not seen any hope in sight. They had no idea that a resurrection was just ahead. I continue working because I believe in the power of the resurrection. I believe in what is out ahead. And I don't know how dark your Saturday is, and I don't know what kind of struggles you're facing today, but I want you to know this just may be a silent Saturday. And I believe that there's a resurrection out ahead if only you would continue to stay faithful. Today, I'm standing here on the end of my run, and people are driving by and they're stopping and they're watching me as I film, standing thinking, what is that guy doing? And I realize sometimes in our spiritual walk, that's what we feel like. We feel like everyone's looking at us, that we somehow look different. And we should never be afraid to tell them, I'm just waiting for a resurrection. In the middle of this dark and silent Saturday, I believe there's a wonderful resurrection out ahead. Hey, tomorrow morning is Easter. I hope that you'll come celebrate with us at Central Community. But if not, I want you to know that I believe you're the miracle in your family. I want you to be the miracle. I think you're amazing. I want to thank you for watching. And no matter how deep your silence is today, I believe there's a resurrection out ahead. And the story of Amelia Earhart, someday we'll all know however her life ended. But here's the joy of it. Even in the story of Amelia Earhart, there's a wonderful resurrection out ahead. God bless you. Happy Easter. Have a great day today and tomorrow.